Verse 13, Chapter 2. Dehinosmin yatha dehe kaumaram yauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir adhirastatra na muhyati. In this verse, Shri Krishna says, as the embodied soul continuously passes in this body from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. A sober person is not bewildered by such a change. Describing this shlok further, every living entity is an individual soul. Therefore, each living entity is changing his body every moment, manifesting sometimes as a child, sometimes as a youth, and sometimes as an old man. In spite of this, the spirit soul is the same and does not undergo any change. This individual soul finally changes the body at death and transmigrates to another body, and since it is sure to have another body in the next birth, either material or spiritual, there was no cause for lamentation by Arjuna on account of death, neither for Bhishma nor for Drona, for whom he was so much concerned. Any man who has perfect knowledge of the constitution of the individual soul, the super soul and nature, both material and spiritual, is called Dheer, or most sober man. Such a man is never deluded by the change of bodies. As mentioned in Gita, the fragmental portions of the Supreme exist eternally, Sanatan, and are called Kshar. That is, they have a tendency to fall down into material nature. These fragmental portions are eternally so, and even after liberation, the individual souls remains the same, fragmental. But once liberated, he lives an eternal life in bliss and knowledge with the personality of Godhead. The theory of reflection can be applied to the super soul who is present in each and every individual body and is known as Paramatma. He is different from the individual living entity. The individual fragmental spirit soul is represented by Arjuna, and the supreme soul is the personality of Godhead, Shri Krishna. In the clutches of Maya, no one can be an authoritative instructor. Under the circumstances, it is admitted that Lord Krishna is the Supreme Lord, superior in position to the living entity, and Arjuna is a forgetful soul, deluded by Maya. Hence, verse 13 of chapter 2 is explained. Jai Shri Krishna.